The morning air in Miyazaki felt different that day. Not louder, not flashier, just calmer. A young infielder stepped into the batting cage without trying to prove anything. That alone was new. There was no dramatic pose. No exaggerated warm-up. Just a bat, a ball, and a quiet focus. People talk about power like it's something you force. But real power shows up when you stop forcing. Swing after swing, the sound off the bat stayed sharp. Clean. Simple. What surprised everyone wasn't the distance. It was the ease. Balls carried without being chased. They jumped without being pulled. A light swing can still be dangerous. Sometimes more dangerous than a full one. The hitter wasn't thinking about numbers. He wasn't counting. That change didn't come from nowhere. It came from words. A reminder, not a lecture. A reset, not a command. The message was clear. Practice is for games, not for applause. When you swing only to impress, you lose yourself. When you swing to prepare, everything connects. Earlier, there was tension. Too much desire packed into each motion. The will to show growth can quietly become pressure. And pressure bends mechanics. That's when mistakes creep in. Not big ones. Small ones. A shoulder lifts too early. A wrist tightens. Timing slips by a fraction. Fixing that doesn't require more effort. It requires less. Once the swing slowed down, the ball sped up. That's the paradox. Line drives turned into long shots naturally. No announcement needed. Each hit looked the same at contact. That's consistency. Observers noticed the posture first. Relaxed shoulders. Balanced feet. The bat moved like it belonged there. Not like it was being forced to work. This wasn't about camp highlights. It was about building something stable. The player had been here before in his career. High expectations. Heavy thoughts. Wanting to win for others can be noble. But it can also be heavy. Carrying too many people in your swing slows it down. That lesson came the hard way. Falling back teaches clarity. You learn what actually matters. Effort doesn't mean tension. Focus doesn't mean fear. This time, the approach was different. No shortcuts. No noise. Just repetition done with intent. Over and over. Even after the field emptied, the work continued indoors. Not for cameras. For himself. That's where growth hides. In the quiet hours. When a player understands why he's swinging, the results follow. Not immediately, but surely. Strength doesn't disappear when you relax. It sharpens. Confidence doesn't shout. It settles. The goal now isn't to be seen. It's to be ready. Every controlled swing adds a layer. Every calm representative builds trust. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about returning to who you were before pressure arrived. Baseball always tells the truth. You can't fake balance. And when balance returns, the game feels lighter. The bat feels quicker. The future feels open. That's how progress looks. Not explosive. Not dramatic. Just steady. Quiet. Real. And sometimes, the loudest power comes from the softest swing.